Hello everybody, Hyper Mario Sunshine here, and welcome to part 2 of our Animal Crossing retrospective with the second game of the Animal Crossing series, Animal Crossing Wild World. So, quick long story short, I do have Animal Crossing Wild World, action replay, like, way back, and the town looks gross now. There's so much weeds, the money bags all over the floor, it has the Vileplume flower, which indicates that it has the worst town rating. It just looked like a complete mess. And I deleted it, and then my sister got mad at me for deleting it, and now I feel really bad, so now I'm just going to play on emulator, which I should have done in the first place. So, yes, this is the second game of the Animal Crossing series, and it's the first portable game, too. So, Captain's now our driver instead of us seeing Rover in front of the bus. Welcome aboard. Something up for me. Would ye today be February 1st, 2020? And yes, I did watch the Animal Crossing Direct as well, so I will talk about that too. In the time of day be 5:01, so yes it is. Thank ye, I don't trust this clock. I ought to send it to sleep with the fishies. Speaking of fishies, they could swim in this road. This rain would be merciless. I know. Well, 'tis a crying shame, considering ye came all the way out here. Gar, now wait a moment, you wee snapping turtle. I never got your name. And if you guys don't know my name is Peter. It's Greek name, translated to English. So people just call me Peter, but I do have my Greek name with me, so... Yar, Peter, is it? Yo, so fond o' the name, Peter, are ye? Yes, it's Burly. Well, Burly as Burly do, as me old Grand Turtle used to told me. Anyway, 'tis a strong name for a strong-looking boy. Right on. Yar, I just be cruising around like an oarless dinghy here. Tell me, where is it that ye be wanting to go? So we're going to Tellius. So yes, another Fire Emblem place, I guess. And yes, I am playing on keyboard and mouse, so... That's the best thing about my new microphones, that I could play on computers now. I could do some PC Let's Plays. Yar, just a wee joke, you scraw. Tellius, right? Yep. So tell me, Peter, why are you setting sail for Tellius? I'm moving out. Well, moving are ye, yar, Peter. You're at the wandering age. Yar, I gots to ask, why would a minnow like yourself pick Tellius? I mean, it's got its charms, but it's way out in the middle of nowhere. So why exactly was it about old Tellius that made ye want to choose it? I guess the border. Yar, I get ye. That be boy logic there, yar. Listen, not to change the subject, Peter, but you don't look like you bought too much money with ye. Do you have enough to get settled? Kinda. Nar, don't have a care if ye haven't the booty for your fare. I'll just have to make ye work for it. Work it off, ye scallywag, yar. Yar. Well, have a look. There, Tellius, oh. And hey, would you look at... Oh, I guess we skipped something. Would you look at that? Looks like that blasted rain is even letting up. And there's a rare incident where his the little Cap'n figure at the front of his car would fall off. So, and here we are at the town hall. Yo ho ho, me hearty. We have made landfall. Welcome to Tellius. If you got any questions, you'll be wanting to head to the town hall right there. Yar. All right then. Best of luck to ye, Peter. So yes, we'll be getting shortly into, what this game is like, what it's all about. Obviously, it's Animal Crossing, so there's a lot of differences in this game than the previous one. In the first instance is the Town Hall. Well, this is Tellius' Town Hall, so what is it that I can do for you today? I came by cab. Oh, goodness gracious! You must be Peter. I am pleased to meet you. My name is Pelly, and I am the clerk here in the Town Hall. Tom Nook was kind enough to tell me about you, Peter. He informed me that in order for new residents to feel welcome, he has prepared a residence just for them. Yes, it is a touch modest, of course. Tom Nook has certainly been in a giving mood lately, I must say. Anyway, I'm sure you are anxious to see your home. Well, this is it. And our map, wow, we have Moe, Mint, and Truffles. I believe Truffles, I'm not sure about Moe and Mint. I think Truffles is either a koala, I'd say, or, like, either a squirrel, I think one of those two. I don't know, I might be very wrong here. And yes, we do know how to pull our map. So this is the first game where they changed the controls up a bit. And anyways, they got rid of the dump and replaced for a recycling bin. This is when recycling was becoming pretty popular. So yeah, it's pretty amazing, like what people will do. So anyways, no more anchors. So yeah, this is the first ever free roaming Animal Crossing as well. You can only move in 8 directions, obviously, with the D-pad. So if you're playing on your DS, like it's very weird because you can only move in like 8 directions rather than like just move in any direction compared to like the first Animal Crossing game. So this is kind of like a little downgrade, I guess. And also, there is no levels, so there is no like altitude, like the level increases. Like there'll be like a big cliff, and then you'll just there'll be like a ramp of sorts, and you go on top of it, similar to the first Animal Crossing game. But no, this game actually is very different compared to the first one as well. With not only with that, but just the the lacking of events. There is no town hall, but well, not town hall, but the fountain where you can host events. But the town hall does host events as well. Okay? Museum also got changed. So if you know the regular museum, well, here they added Brewster here, who you could have coffee with. So yeah, and also there is the observatory as well, which is upstairs, which we'll get to in a later part of the retrospect. So we're gonna have 3 episodes in total once more, and we have oranges in our town, which is pretty nice. I do want to see some of the townsfolk. Hopefully we get the chance. And oh yes, I was right. One of them is a squirrel, and yes, it is Mint. Okay. Well, I'm sorry. How rude of me to not introduce myself. My name is Mint, and my sign is a terrace. It would be cool to see your sign in the middle of the sky. Ah. So I guess she really likes looking up in the stars. When's your birthday? Well, my birthday, I mean, we're not really going to celebrate my birthday, but I'll just going to give it just in case. It's the 13th. Of October. Yeah, I like how slowly that goes down. Your sign must be a reliever. That's right. What trade's most important to you and others? I think charisma. I see. Note to self. Note to self. So yeah, village. So she'll be the kind of villager to pop up in our birthday and give us a present. So yeah, that's also something new. I believe that this is the first game where they actually acknowledge your birthday into account. So like you get to have like birthday celebration, like a villager comes to see you. So yeah, my experience with this Animal Crossing game, besides action replaying, having all that stuff, it just ruined me, but ruined the town itself. But besides that, I guess this game I don't really have much memory with, besides playing it with my sister. But then City Folk came out a few years later. Oh, wow, bells. Where did it fall? Oh. For some reason you can't save right now. So yeah, now you can use start to save. So yeah, this is the first game we can use a save button of sorts. And yeah, bells are now different too. Instead of small money bags, now they're coins. So yeah, this is the first game where they introduced the coin rather than the bags. Yeah, so this is also a very big downgrade as well compared to other Animal Crossing games, because this is the first game where they have only 8 town members. This is the only game with 8 town members, and it's quite small, honestly. So also there is no police station besides no town area, no fountain area. So a lot of the events are removed, but there's also new ones like the Acorn Day one, which is in the fall. And yeah, so Booker and Copper are actually now gatekeepers rather than doing their jobs as security guards. Well, I guess not security guards, but policemen. And that's pretty much about it. There's a lot of other changes I could talk to as well once we get further into the game. So we start off. There's also a lot of new furniture in this game as well, and this is something new. Instead of the gyroid, you actually have to go to sleep on this little bed here. And you could change that bed too, by the way. And you have this phone, which brings you to the services of your town. So yes, so That's how you save the game and whatnot. And there it is. That's our house that we just entered in. Hey, ho, you there. You're Peter, yes? The youth that ordered this splendid house. You. I'm glad you made it in time. So, what do you think? Looks quite cozy and comfortable, hmm? I don't know. You'll get used to it soon enough. Not to worry, hmm? Allow me an introduction. My name is Tom Nook, and I own this store in this town. In addition to running the store, I build and remodel existing homes. I built your house just as ordered, so I trust you'll pay it off, hmm? Once you've paid it off, it's all yours, Peter. Ah, yes, of course, the question of cost. Well, the total comes to a mere 19,800 bells. I can't pay that. Oh, not to worry, hmm? I wouldn't ask you to pay it off all at once. Every time you lie down in your bed in your attic, your progress will be saved. So just pay it off bit by bit every day at the town hall. Is that all to ask, hmm? I'm gonna cry. Worry not, hmm. I want to know about... I want you to know... If you want to know about making money, I'll tell you. Yes, actually, I could explain it to you, but it's better to learn through living than listening, yes? Why don't you come work part-time at my shop? You'll earn some money and learn about living in the town. 2 birds in 1 stone, hmm? Yes, yes. What a great idea. Absolutely top-notch, yes. It's official. Why don't you come by in the shop in a little bit, hmm? If you don't know where the shop is, check your map. It's simple, yes? Well then, I'll be waiting for you at the store. Come on by. So, yeah, so that's about it. Before we go to this, actually, we're gonna not do everything. We're actually gonna, like, skip a day or so. Just to show off, like, you know, different days, I guess, of being here. And, so we won't have a repeat of what we had in the last retrospective Animal Crossing, which was just 1 day of, like, 3-hour playthrough of the first game. Not 3-hour playthrough, like 1 hour and 10-minute or 20-minute playthrough. So, let's check the map. So, we also have our friends here, well, our neighbors, I guess, and, we're very close to everywhere else but the town hall, weirdly, which is hilarious. And this is a very weird layout, the map, too, so we wouldn't get, like, picking of, like, our towns until, I believe, New Leaf, so I do want to see other town members as well, so hopefully we can run across them before. We're going to do the work off screen, so we don't have, like, a repeat of what we had, once again, or another repeat. So yeah, it's basically similar to the first game in some aspects, but there's a lot of aspects removed because this, once again, is a DS game rather than, you know, a GameCube game. So Truffles is out. But yeah, so there is no anchor, so you don't have to, like, stop at every, like, few acres of land, and, like, you have to, like, you know, wait a bit to, like, transition to the next part. Oh, I believe, yeah, Truffles is a pig. Oh my god. Oh, a new face, right? Well, I'm Truffles, and my sign is a Leo. You would be Peter, right? Well, here's to our new friendship, Peter. So yeah, Truffles is here. I did have much better towns members in my previous takes, honestly. It was, I had one where I had Bunny and, I believe, Lily, which are, like, really popular Frog and Bunny town members. I like that she get all the way over there. Mint is, like, Mint literally went from her house to our house, and then all of a sudden she's, like, over there. So she traveled quite a bit. Anyways, Tom Nooks is over here. And the Able Sisters are over here, too. This game also changes up quite a bit of other things as well. Obviously, there is no, like, 2 sets of land, so you don't have, like, a cliff with, like, a ramp that leads you to, like, the bottom part of town. Like, it's just literally flat lands everywhere. So we already got Mint and Truffle, so there's also Mo, who lives more south of us. So let's go and see him. And, yeah, so the post office and the town hall are all combined, and it stays like that for another game after this, which is City Folk, which we'll probably get to later on. Well, in the retrospective. I guess they're not home, maybe? I don't know if they're wandering about, but... Oh, there's a beetle that rolls like the dung. I think it's a dung beetle. Anyways, I believe that the shop is down here. I don't know why we skipped past it. This game also introduces quite a few new characters. Introduces the hairstylist that we know in New Leaf, and we'll also see in City Folk as well. And it also introduces Lyle, who is the Happy Home Academy guy. But in this game, he's an insurance man. So yeah, let's put on the uniform. And also, this is the first game, weirdly, where the villagers don't have their hats. Like, you could equip on accessories and hats, but this is the first game where we don't, like, we actually see the villagers' ears instead of, like, the weird horn hats that we have. You could still have that kind of thing, but, you know, doesn't exist anymore. Sorry, so we put that on. And also there's messages in a bottle, which, you know, when we used to have Nintendo Online, you could use them to send it to friends and get messages from Nintendo. But now that doesn't exist anymore, so messages in the bottle just mean absolutely nothing. Yes, that suits you just fine. And since that's done, we'll put you to work right away, yes? First off, I want you to plant some trees around. Yeah, this is very similar to the first one. And also there's medicine, so if you get stung by a bee, you can now be cured. And also, villagers get sick, so you could give them some medicine and they're healed up. And also, you don't start off with 1,000 bells, weirdly. Like, you literally have to pay everything off. And yeah, the music changes. So it's very similar to the first game in a lot of ways. And also, a few things that they removed already. They got rid of allowing you to, like, literally grab and drop a lot of things. So, yeah, that kind of sucks that they removed that. Not only that, but that's not the only thing they removed. Another thing that they removed from the original was the harbor, so you can't really go to a little small island like you did back in the first game, which I actually did not mention, I believe, in my Animal Crossing GameCube retrospective. Very weirdly. I did not mention that at all, that you could connect your Game Boy to the GameCube, and you could essentially go to this island, and this island you could also use your Game Boy to connect to it, and see the certain people that are there all the time, and you get gifts and whatnot. Oh, I believe that person is home. Oh, it's a cat. Yeah, Mo's a cat. He has, like, weird true front teeth, if I recall correctly. Now that I see his eyes. Yeah, so the villagers now have a little bit more of an updated look to them. They're still nowhere near how they look in later games, but obviously it's just graphic department there, you know. And yeah, so let's go and go back into Nook's Cranny. And then afterwards, we're going to skip a day after we finish this off. Let's see. Yes, we did. Yeah, we have to introduce ourselves to everyone. So yeah, this game only has 8 people, so this is the only game with 8 people. City Folk and... I don't know why City Folk doesn't have more than 10 people, but you can only have 10 people in your town, and so does New Leaf, but weirdly enough, the original Animal Crossing had 15 maximum, which is crazy. I hope that the new one has like at least 20, especially because how crazy the amount of content the game has. Because, alright, so I guess we could talk about the Animal Crossing Direct now. The New Horizons one. And oh my god, I'm really excited for this game. The game looks amazing. With all the new content. Like, literally, like, surviving on a deserted island. And, like, having, like, all these, like, wasps and scorpions chase after you. Like, super early in the game. And, like, everything just, like... Yeah, there's just a lot of shit going on. And you could create your... Like, you could, like, literally, like... like, forge the land. So, like, you could, like, change, like, what you don't like about it and what you like about it. You could make waterfalls. That's so cool. I really like so much about that, honestly. Anyways, we already met everyone except for the Mayor Tortimer. Well, I guess we could talk more about it. Okay. Hello there. Let me ask you a question. Of these 4, who do you respect the most? The chief, the chef, the chief, the mayor, the mail clerk, or the CEO? The mayor. You mean me? Now that is a good answer. You're quite wise for one so young. So what's your name, Peter, eh? That's a fine name. I am Tortimer, and I am the Mayor of Tellius. On holidays and days when events are going on, you should come and see me. I'll be waiting for you here in this plaza. I guess this game kind of revolves more about Tortimer in this game. I felt like the first one revolved more around Tom Nook. It was like the villager you saw the most. And the third game was more so like its own mixture of the two, of Tom Nook and the mayor. And then finally, like I think New Leaf was the one that just went completely like full-fledged with Isabel. And then like the next one, I guess with Happy Home Designer would be Digby. But yeah, so continuing on with New Horizons, I definitely enjoyed the direct overall. I do like not only that you could change the land and whatnot, you could also go to smaller other islands and just find oh my god, a pitfall. You could just go off there and like, you know, check out their like resources and whatnot, and even like find people that you can allow to join your town. Also, like the whole customization thing just looks amazing. I really like that you could build your own furniture and, you know, invite your own people. And also amiibo cards are back. So I ordered a bunch of amiibo cards. I bought Marshall. Like, this was like a custom-made Marshall one. Not custom-made, but like, he was made because like Marshall cards are like really expensive, so people like make copies of them. So it's not an official one, but it still works like one. So if I were to put this on New Leaf, which I am, by the way, you guys are going to be seeing Marshall in my town. Pango, I think I already have one. This guy gave me a bonus as a thanks. These are all the real ones after Marshall, so I wouldn't necessarily count Marshall as fake. It's just like a way to get rid of low stock, and which I really appreciate people doing that, especially at a nice price that is reasonable. Pekin, which is a squirrel. Freya, a wolf. Agent S, squirrel, which was in my original town, but unfortunately that got deleted because I moved my files to a different 3DS. Nana, monkey. Gladys, a bird. Alfonso, which is a alligator. Shari, which was also in my town, but she moved. She's a monkey. Lopez, a deer. Tiffany, a bunny. Cherry, a dog. Amelia, you obviously know her, and Bella also moved, like most of my villagers that I like. So, yeah. I'm happy, and I'm going to put them all in New Horizons. I hope that they have more than 10 villagers that stay in your island. That's the only thing I hope for luck. I honestly do enjoy that, like, the whole aspect of survival the first few nights, and then you, like, eventually build up everything. And, like, I love how the villagers have so much personality with, like, their lives. So, like, you can see them sweeping and eating and drinking all sorts of things, like soup and coffee. I just really enjoy that, like, just adding more personality and life to the game, rather than them just walking around and doing absolutely nothing. So I like how they do more stuff, so, yeah. Definitely really excited. We only got like a month left, so I hope to get this all done. Anyways, we'll talk to Tom Nook and tell us that we finished up everything. And then afterwards, we're going to finish off the rest off screen and go to the next day in the next episode. So yeah, we'll deliver this Truffles off screen. So, love my videos with that like button. Make sure to subscribe to my channel. We appreciate it. Next time on Animal Crossing Wild World in our retrospective, we're going to be talking about memories of this game, I guess, and a little bit more about the direct that happened recently. So yes, see you guys for the next episode. Peace.